Hello, and thank you for tuning in to this screencast. The purpose of this one is to help you access and navigate the resource library, a vast collection of documents and other types of resources created both by Expeditionary Learning staff members and Expeditionary Learning schools. These resources are intended to help improve teaching and learning in alignment with our model. So the way that you get there is by clicking on Educator Resources. However, since the resource library is password protected, the first thing you should do is make sure that you're logged in. If you see up here logged out, no problem, you know you're logged in. However, if you see log in, start by doing that. Notice that your login is your first and last name as you would normally write it, not your email address. Alright, so once you're logged in, go ahead and click on Educator Resources. And now over here under EL Commons, the password protected part of our site, you will see the resource library as one of your choices. There are several ways to find what you might be looking for. First, if you scroll down to the Browse list, you'll notice that the categories in the library align with our core practice dimensions: curriculum, assessment, instruction, culture and character, and leadership. There's also a second leadership section down here, focused specifically on structures. Plus, there are a few additional categories too, including core resources about the EL model and special collections. Take note of these special collections. They are curated collections of top quality resources on topics of particular interest. Once you do click on a category of interest, let's just say culture and character, building a community of learning, you will see all the resources on that topic that we have in our library. An EL logo here indicates that a resource is recommended by us, and an M indicates a resource that comes from one of our mentor schools, schools with high student achievement and strong implementation. If you are not sure where to begin, these two icons indicate good places to start. All right, let's click into a particular resource so that you can see a detail page. Notice that once you get here, you can tell who uploaded the document, and you could even click on their name to send them an email if you had a clarifying question. And when you scroll down, you may see a description or suggested uses, or you may just see the resource itself. You can download it by clicking here or by clicking download up here in the blue box. Please beware, for some entries there are many resources listed because they belong together as a set. And if you use this download button, you would only get the top resource. So it's helpful to scroll down to the list. You also notice in the blue box here, add to favorites. If you click on that, it automatically adds this resource to your favorites, or you could remove it, and then it would show up on this tab right here, allowing you to quickly access it again. Let's go back to the library homepage, and I'll show you a couple of other ways to locate what you're looking for other than using the Browse list. You can search the library by using these filters up here. You can select a category and a subcategory. You can choose to see only documents that have the EL recommends mark. You can limit it by grade or when it was uploaded, or by type of resource. So if I want to see videos, for instance, associated with learning targets, and I use the filter that way, it is going to bring up the 4 videos that we have related to learning targets. The last way to search for something is to use the search site box up here. And again, let's just use learning targets as the example. But know that when you are using the search site box, you are indeed searching the whole website, not just the library. So that's one of the reasons you might want to use this filter. But if I do this route, notice that over here I can filter by content type. Learning targets is a particularly large topic, but if I do only want to see the resources about it, I could click here and filter to get those results. Or perhaps I want to see blog posts about learning targets, or something else. So just know that you can filter by content type or by particular author. All right. Finally, the last element of the library that I'd like to show you is how to upload a resource, because the library is a place where we love to have contributions. In order to upload, you go to the middle tab here, My Resources, and add a document. It doesn't need to be a document. It could be a PowerPoint, a video, whatever kind of resource you might have to contribute. And once you click here, you'll see a series of fields. All the ones with the little red star mean it's a required field. And if you are a person who works with a school, we just really request that you start by putting the name of your school first, and then a hyphen, and then the title of the resource here. You choose the file or multiple files. Let us know what kind of resource it is. If you do work at an EL school, it will actually automatically come up with your school's name, and select the grade levels that it pertains to if it is limited. And then you decide where to put it. So you can put it in multiple places. If something has to do with curriculum and learning expeditions, and it also has to do with assessment of standards, targets, and assessments, and fits in both of those categories, no problem. So you can add your resource to as many categories as fit it. If you choose to put in a description and suggested uses, the nice thing to know about these boxes is that they are keyword searchable. So this is a great place to give additional information and use words that people might come to the site and search for. Just be sure that when you're done, you scroll all the way to the bottom and you hit the Save button. All right, that should get you started in the library. Thank you so much. And just remember to tune in to our other screencasts if you have questions about other parts of our website. Thank you.